up, everyone? This is Nate, and I am back with another in my Walter Hill Imprint box set review series. Now, I'm going through this entire Imprint box set. I've already done 4 of the 6 films, and this is my review for the 5th film in this collection, which is a little movie from 1989. It is called Johnny Handsome, stars Mickey Rourke and in a really good cast, which I'm going to go over, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on this movie. This was a first time watch, never seen it. But before I do, if you would please consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. That way, every week, when new videos drop, you're the first one to see them, and hit that bell icon. That way you do get notified. If you could just give me a thumbs up down below if you're enjoying these reviews, and leave me a comment if this is a movie that you have seen and what are your thoughts on this film. Now, Johnny Handsome, yes, had never seen this movie, and great cast. So you have not only Mickey Rourke in the lead role, you have Ellen Barkin and Lance Henriksen as like the main villains of the movie. You got Morgan Freeman in here as a police officer. You have Forrest Whitaker, Elizabeth McGovern, just a really good, solid cast of actors and actresses that you've seen in a lot of things. Really good cast. Now, Walter Hill, I'm really discovering, and you know, I've seen a lot of his movies in the last year and this year for the first time, like The Warriors, Streets of Fire, and now all these box set movies. Even Extreme Prejudice. Like the first time I saw it was last year. So he's definitely a B movie director. He's not an A-list, A-caliber, big budget film director. He's definitely a B movie director. However, I think he's really good at it, at making these movies. And this one I quite enjoyed. I quite enjoyed this movie. Now, this is very much a B movie through and through. The premise is, or the story is that Mickey Rourke's character, the reason they call him Johnny Handsome is actually because he's ugly. It's one of those like ironic nicknames. So he's really ugly. He looks kind of like Ron Perlman in that Beauty and the Beast TV show from the 80s. Like he is like jacked up. And he's a criminal, and he lives in New Orleans. He's like a small little criminal guy. He has like this mentor guy. It's just a mentor. I don't think it's like his dad or anything, but it's like kind of like a father figure. And anyway, they get involved one day with, they're doing this heist. Lance Henriksen and Ellen Barkin, they all like do a job together. The job goes bad. Essentially, Lance Henriksen's character sort of does his own thing, kills his mentor guy, shoots at him. They escape. He ends up going to jail. So, I'm not going to spoil the film or anything, but just got to set you up for what this story's about because it's pretty crazy. So he goes to jail. He's all ugly. While he's in jail, they put a hit on him and he gets stabbed. So when he's in the hospital, Forrest Whitaker's character, he's a doctor. He wants to try and rehabilitate him by giving him plastic surgery, okay, to make him look like not a monster and to look like, Mickey Rourke there. And his goal is that by changing his face and giving him a new look and giving him a new name, that he thinks those things will help him go back into the world and be a productive citizen and not a criminal anymore. Okay, Morgan Freeman is a cop who kind of doesn't think it's going to work. So he's constantly like, following him around and he's like, this guy's a criminal. Doesn't matter what you do. And Elizabeth McGovern's a lady. He gets a job and they sort of form a relationship. So that's like the basic premise of the story. And I thought it was really good. It kind of has like a film noir feel to it, even though it's in the 80s. So film noir, I don't think at this time, they wasn't as common of like a genre. But it has that feel, you know what I mean? Criminals and kind of seedy people doing, not great stuff. And I thought Mickey Rourke's performance was really good. Now, I will say the makeup is weird and it was a little jarring. Like when I first saw him, I kind of chuckled, and I don't think that was the intended reaction, but it is what it's like. I kind of laugh like this guy really looks weird. His voice, like he talks like really funny, and they explain it. He has like a lot of surgeries and he was a kid. So he talks like this, and I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm just saying this is literally how he talks in the movie. And you can barely understand him. And I laughed a couple of times. So it was hard to take some of those parts seriously. But then going on the journey of him learning how to like talk normal and speak normal now that his face and jaw is all fixed. That was fun. He has like a nun who helps him, like, you know, become a better person. And then ultimately the movie is, you know, ask the question of like, do these things work? If someone is given this opportunity to change everything, will they change on the inside, or is it just you know, external? And I thought that was good. I honestly thought it was a good movie. I thought it was entertaining. Well, I don't know if it was a good movie, but it was an entertaining movie, and I liked it. So I will say that much. Definitely some cheesiness to it. Again, it's a B movie through and through, so it kind of comes with the territory, but it was fun. There's a good shootout in the beginning. There was a nice little, you know, suspenseful little shootout at the end of the film. So overall, I think this was one of the better movies in this box set. And this is more in line with the Walter Hill that I have enjoyed more. Like Streets of Fire, The Warriors, The Driver. I would put it more in that lane. Very pulpy, you know, and so I enjoyed it. I thought it was entertaining. I'm actually gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. I liked it. Again, I can't tell you if it's good or bad. I could definitely see people watching this and be like, this movie's goofy or cheesy, and maybe so, but I enjoyed it. I thought the acting was really good. Honestly, everyone plays it straight. They ham it up a little bit, but in the right way for this sort of, you know, like action movie. It's kind of an action movie and kind of a drama. So I enjoyed it. 8 out of 10 for me. One of the better ones. I have one movie left in this box set, and it is Broken Trail, which I think is like a 2-part miniseries, but here it's just going to be like as a movie, like a 3-hour movie. So that will be the last one. And then after I review that, I will rank 6 films in this box set from worst to best, and give you my opinion if it's something that you should maybe look into adding to your collection. So until then, take it easy.